Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Bunning, and I am Manager of Business Development for Softing's IT Networks division here in North America. And today's video is going to be on how to recertify copper test results for both category and NVP with Wire Expert 4500. I know there's probably a lot of project managers out there. I used to fill that bill myself for operations manager, and I can tell you on more than one occasion when I was trying to submit certified results, I would notice that the technician had set the tester to the wrong category. And back in the olden days, that could involve another trip back out to the site to retest everything. With the new software in the Wire Expert, that's no longer required. We can recertify test results through our software. And it's not even an asterisk recertification. We save all plots all the way out to 500 megahertz. So we're setting the bar on real. We're just moving the limit line, and we've got all the plots saved. So it's real data, which is very nice and very handy. Um, Another thing we can now do is NVP, and you might say, well, NVP, why would someone mess that, or how would someone mess that up? I'll give you a real life example. I took a tech support call a couple weeks ago, and my contractor was not happy because his technician had set the NVP wrong. And the particular cable he was using was a data pipe 350, um, and it was a seven. It had an NVP of 76, and the technician had accidentally used a generic and set it at 66. And I'm sure all of you realize that your NVP affects distance. And this particular contractor was able to do progress billings each month. So with two clicks of the mouse, we were able to recertify that cable to the proper NVP, and he was able to bill another 1,000 feet of that very expensive cable. So pretty nice features within the Wire Expert. And hey, let's take a look at how we use them. And let me kind of talk about the setup. In fact, let me bring this guy over here. Get my mug out of the way. So what I did for today is I created a folder and I stored the test results in what's called hole in the wall recert. And then I ran a series of tests in the interest of time. So I ran 5 tests where I put the wrong category cable for the test, because what I have back here, it's kind of hard to see, is I have a nice CAT 6A assembly, uh, and the real NVP on that is 66. So I ran a series of tests with the wrong category, and then I ran a series of tests with the wrong NVP. And we'll show you here with our software how you can recertify them. And just a quick note, it's kind of hard to see. It's a little, the sun just went behind the cloud there. There's a little cable here. It goes over to my desktop. That's what allows me to project the local up on the screen here. So that was kind of set up for today. So now let's go see how we can fix these mistakes. So this is our export reporting software. This is where you create pretty reports, and or you can also recertify cables if it was accidentally done to the wrong category, and also change the NVP. I want you to take a look here at the next margins. So on right here where we've got a 4 dB headroom, the tester was set to a Cat 6 permanent link, which is obviously an easier pass than a Cat 6A. When we went down to Cat 6A here, where we changed the NVP, notice what happened to our margin. So it shrank. So there's a telltale sign of how category and NVP can affect things. Notice also the footage here. So we had the proper NVP here. And again, I know it's a short cable, but it shows up. So the footage was 22 feet when we had it set to the proper NVP. And then when we back down the NVP, the footage changed to 20 feet. So this is a pretty good representation of what could happen if you accidentally set the tester to the wrong category or the wrong NVP. In terms of fixing it, it's pretty simple. We're going to go ahead and highlight the ones that were the wrong category. So we'll highlight those guys. And again, it was the first, these guys had the wrong category. So these guys, you can see, were tested to a Cat 6 permanent link. I'm going to right click right here. And I'm going to say, let's recertify this. And we got a drop down box of what you can recertify to. And I'll come down to CAT 6A permanent link. And I'll tell it to recertify them. It's going to go out and recertify those. And notice now they're certified to a CAT 6A permanent link. No asterisk, no anything, because again, we saved the plots all the way out to 500 megahertz. So let's go take a look at NVP here. So let me highlight these guys. So those are the ones that were certified to the wrong NVP. Let's right click. Let's recertify based on NVP here. And the proper value is 66. So let's say okay. And it's going to recertify them. Basically, it's a pretty accurate representation now. And again, our margins changed because we went to the right certifications. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Let's take a look at what a report looks like now. So I'll come up here on this guy and we'll export him. And we'll go to a detailed report. And we'll just do the one here so you can see it. So you can see there's no stars, no asterisks. We give it a name. And up comes the report. And as you can see, we've got a no asterisk. It's a pass. Basically, as I mentioned, we were saving in the hole in the wall. And we're using that landmark 10G2 with an Atlas CAT 6A shielded jack. And there's all the test requirements that were required for a CAT 6A test. In addition, we kind of tell you what all the network compliances were. And let me see if I can find. So the NVP here was 66. So this is the one where I did not have the wrong NVP on. So let me close this guy and go get one that we changed the NVP on here. One of these guys, and we'll go ahead and export him to a PDF detail. We'll say okay. And it probably isn't going to like me. Yeah, I know I just used that name, but don't want to type a new name in there. So now if you look at the NVP, there's our 66. So it's now set to the proper NVP. Pretty easy, pretty quick, pretty simple to do, yet a very powerful tool. So here's some additional information. My contact information is at the top. Feel free to contact me if you have any additional questions. Our website, the URL is there. If you ever have technical questions, you can submit them at support@softing.us. If you'd like to inquire about purchasing products from Softing, you can send an email to sales@softing.us. Just a quick note, the export software that I showed you before, it's a free download. Anyone can go out to our website and download that. And it's obviously included with our Wire Expert. I want to thank you for watching the video and hope you found it helpful. Have a great day.